Ever wondered how a web page is structured? It all starts with HTML tags. HTML, or hypertext markup language, is the backbone of most web pages, giving them structure and form. It's like the blueprint of a building, detailing where each brick goes. But before we dive into the building process, let's understand the two fundamental tags that set the stage for all others. And the tag is the first thing you'll find in an HTML document. It's not an HTML tag per se, but an instruction to the web browser about the version of HTML the page is written in. Next, we have the tag. This is the container for all HTML elements of the web page, except for it's like the outermost box that holds everything else. It tells the browser, hey, everything enclosed in these brackets is HTML. So, these two tags, and set the stage for all the magic that happens in a web page. Now that we've set the stage, let's move on to the tag. This is like the command center of your web page. It's where you tell the browser what type of document it's looking at. You see, the tag should be the first element inside the tag, and this is where the metadata or information about the document is stored. Now inside this tag, we might find a tag. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's the title of your HTML page. This title appears at the top of the browser window, serving as a handy identifier for anyone with multiple tabs open. Just remember, the tag is optional, but if you choose to use it, it should be nestled comfortably inside the tag. Remember, the tag is where all the behind-the-scenes information about your web page goes. We've covered the backstage. Let's move on to the main stage, the tag. The tag is like the star of the show in your HTML document. This is where all the action happens. The content within the tag is what your audience, or in this case, your website visitors, get to see and interact with. This could be anything from text and images to videos and interactive elements. Imagine you're constructing a building. The tag would be the actual structure, the walls, the doors, and the windows, the parts that people can see and touch. Everything you place inside this tag becomes a part of your website's visible content. Now, let's talk about the tag. This tag is used to define the most important heading on your web page. It's like the headline of a newspaper article. The text inside the tag is typically the largest on the page, and it tells your visitors what the page is about. Then we have the tag. This tag is used to define a paragraph. It's the bread and butter of your web page's text content. The tag helps you break up your text into digestible chunks, making it easier for your visitors to read and understand your content. So, in a nutshell, the tag is the stage where your content performs. The tag is your headline act, and the tag provides the narrative. The tag is where the main content of your web page lives, and the end tags help you structure this content. We've journeyed through the structure of a web page. Now it's time to recap. Let's revisit the HTML tags we've covered. Our first stop is the tag. Think of it as the tour guide of HTML, instructing the browser about the version of HTML in use. Next, we have the tag. This is the gatekeeper, informing the browser that it's dealing with an HTML document. It's a container for all other HTML elements except for the. Then we have the tag. This is the metadata hub, providing information about the document. It's the first element inside the tag and closes before the body tag opens. The tag is up next. This is your web page's name tag, providing the title of the HTML page that appears at the top of the browser window. It nestles comfortably inside the head tag. Moving on, we have the tag. This is where the magic happens, as it contains the main content of the HTML document. It's what the end user gets to see. Next in line is the tag, which describes the first level heading of the web page. And last but not least, we have the tag, representing the paragraphs on the web page. By understanding these HTML tags, you've taken the first step in understanding the structure of a web page. Keep exploring, keep learning,